So we have an interesting article here coming in from Samsung Mobile with the artist being Danny. We'll link down below in the description if you'd like to check out the article. Recommend doing that. And obviously, shout out to Danny. I'll leave everything link down below in the description. But he says the Z Fold 6 Special Edition makes the Z Fold 6 feel like it came from a Samsung's spare parts bin. And this is not really a crazy take, right? Because the special edition is limited, it's more expensive, it's crazy, right? It's awesome. But he does talk about in this article, and it's very important, is this is what he feels like, and I think a lot of people feel like, should have just been the base model of the Z Fold 6, right? And we're not getting these innovations. We're not getting these updates throughout the years pretty much. And it just feels like the same copy and paste with the Z Fold lineup, where you finally see Samsung come out and put everything into a Z Fold device. And in the end, you're like, wow, they could do this with every single device, but they won't. And it would be cool if this was the, plot moving forward. I know Samsung has apologized for it. But when you really look at the Z Fold 6 Special Edition, it just kind of kicks you in the butt for ever buying a Z Fold device, because it just shows how much Samsung really does not care to make the best device possible, or upgrade the device, or do anything to innovate. And again, yes, they did apologize for the lack of innovation. Thank you, Samsung, for apologizing for that. But at the end of the day, apologizing for that doesn't fix the main issue or problem in the room, which is you still probably aren't going to innovate. And the Z Fold 7 will probably be very much like the Z Fold 6, maybe a tad bit better. And then the Z Fold 7 Special Edition, which yes, has been confirmed already, who knows how that's going to be? Maybe that's going to be even crazier, more insane. I don't know. But it's just like, that's going to be another example of what Samsung could have given us, but they didn't. And it's just kind of endless cycle, I feel like, when it comes to the Z Fold lineup, which I love the Z Fold lineup. I do. Danny talks about in this article, he loves it too. But at the end of the day, it's like, it is frustrating as a consumer, because you see what they could give you. You see what they could add. Really good cameras, a 200 megapixel camera in this device. And it's not like, they're charging us nothing for the Z Fold series, charging us $1,800. And the fact that they have the technology, they have the resources, they have the ability to really go crazy and give us all these crazy great things, but they just don't. They just don't. They have the options, they have the abilities, and they don't. Which is frustrating. It's frustrating from a consumer point of view, and I agree with a lot of his take in this article, where it's just like, you feel like that this should be the standard edition moving forward. This should be what we see every single year, where Samsung gives the best. But that's just not how it works, and that's never going to be how it works. I know it's bullcrap and it's not fair, but Samsung, if they don't have to innovate, if they don't have to add anything, they're not going to. And with how the tech industry works right now for foldable phones, you got three companies: OnePlus, Samsung, and Google. And until Samsung really feels like there's in all intents and purposes, the foot to the throat, they're not going to innovate or go crazy. We've seen this for a long time from Apple, right? Samsung, same thing. So it is what it is at the end of the day. I think, Samsung, it's going to be interesting to see how the Galaxy Z Fold 7 Special Edition looks, because I'm sure that's going to be even crazier. That's going to probably have even more detail and be more insane. And it's, again, just disappointing to most of the people who buy these phones, like myself included. Again, I'm in that poll of people who buy these phones, and you see what Samsung can do when they really put their time, effort, and skill into things, and you're like, I spent $1,800 and they come out with a phone that I can't get because it's a special edition, limited edition phone. But they really actually put all the good stuff in there. But it is what it is. Can't change a company when that's just how the company operates. But hopefully moving forward, something changes in the future. What's really going to have to change is their sales for the Z Fold devices have to go down. They apologized a couple months ago about the lack of innovation, and hopefully that's a good step forward. I do believe the Z Fold 7 will be more of an upgrade than the Z Fold 6 was, just because of how the climate, I feel like, is changing in a way for Samsung, but I don't think it's going to be like insanely of an upgrade. I don't think it's going to be night and day difference, but I think it will be a little bit of an upgrade. I think what they're going to do with the Z Fold 7 is take a lot of the qualities from the Z Fold 6 Special Edition and implement that into the Z Fold 7. So we're probably going to see a lot of details, a lot of features that the Z Fold 6 Special Edition had, and make that into the Z Fold 7, which again should have been the Z Fold 6. But that's beside the point. Samsung. I still love their products. I do. It's just, it is frustrating and disappointing. I'll say it like that. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.